feels nice.
Hey guys, it's your average lady. Last week, my finals kicked my butt. Also, welcome to this beautifully backlit shot. Unfortunately, my apartment's disgusting right now, so the only way I can film this is with my windows behind me. So, deal with the backlit-ness. Last week was my finals week. Right now I'm in university, studying physical therapy. It's a 4 years degree here in Canada, and I just finished my second year. And I am deeply exhausted by it. So yeah, basically that's why there was no video last week. And this week I would like to take revenge upon my semester. And since walking into the head of department's office and screaming isn't a really good option, I'm gonna have to take it out on something else. And that something else is gonna be my study notes.
So I have with me here a pair of scissors and some beautiful study sheets. Now, for people who are worried, no, these are not my only notes. I take notes on my computer and I rewrite them in summary form to study them. So I will no longer have use of these horrible sheets, and therefore I wish to destroy them. Now, I understand that watching someone you barely know destroy sheets of paper is not that interesting of a video. But first of all, I need this. And second of all, I guess I can tell you about the things on those sheets. So if you're interested in physical therapy or general health, I guess this is for you. And if not, well, just watch me fuck around with paper. Or click out. You know, you do you. So the first sheet I have here is a summary of cranial nerve exams. And with this one, I will attempt to make a crane while telling you about the cranial nerves. I would like for it to be known that I once knew how to make a crane, but I kind of forgot, and I didn't bother looking up a tutorial for this. So once again, if you are someone who knows what they're doing and you're currently cringing, please stop. I'm sorry, I'm doing my best, okay? I know a crane starts with a square. And just like that, I cut off the first 3 cranial nerves. I don't know them in English. I am studying them in French because that's who I am. So I'm just gonna give you their numbers because there are 12 cranial nerves and they all are numbered and named. I don't know their name in English, I only know them in French, and I don't think you want to hear me speak French right now. So I'm going to tell you their numbers. 1 is for smelling, 2 is for seeing, and 3 is for moving your eyes. And the reason I learned to test them is because as physical therapists, we are allowed to test for cranial nerve dysfunctions, primarily in concussion. And if they're not, well, I don't know what happens then. I'm only a second year, okay? I know how to do exams. I don't know how to do treatments yet. That's some third year shit. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is how you do a crane, by the way. But I could be wrong. I probably am. My boyfriend is the one that taught me how to do paper cranes because he used to do them with literally everything. Well, I have some sort of spaceship. I'm pretty sure I did something wrong. Oh, I think I had to fold them like this. Oops, I folded them the wrong way. Let's start again. Oh, and by the way, if you ever think about studying physical therapy, make sure you handle stress well. Because even though in your professional life you won't have that much stress to handle, in school, they're gonna rip you out. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with that crane. Let's move on, shall we? Let's take this piece of paper. And that is also a concussion sheet. Yay! With this one, I'm gonna make a plane. Next. Ooh, I hated that class. This is sheet 1 out of 13 of a class called Clinical Diagnosis in Musculoskeletal things. I don't know, basically everything that can go wrong with muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones, and joints. Basically everything that's not deeply inside you. It was a fun class teaching us clinical diagnosis. I'm not allowed to only call it diagnosis. This is an act reserved for doctors. Physical therapists can only put clinical diagnosis, which is basically, I'm pretty sure you got this, man. But if you want a real diagnosis, go see a doctor. I learned to do clinical diagnosis for most joints of the human body. Task 1 was the shoulder, in which I learned the way the shoulder is supposed to move and all the ways it can move wrong. Good times. But hey, I kind of enjoyed that class, especially the one on the shoulder, because I have so many shoulder problems myself. So it was kind of fun to actually see the diagnosis process. That was also the first time we had to actually do clinical diagnosis, so that was sometimes fun, sometimes terrible. Whee! I cried for so long in that class. Alright, next sheet. Ooh, this Cat 5. I actually can't throw that one away, that's my only copy. And that is a tool to diagnose, once again, head concussions. Oh, and that is the worst class in the history of classes. These little puppies, I have a lot of them. They're all in the same format. These are quiz sheets in a class for electrophysical agents. So basically, as physical therapists, we are allowed to run electricity through our patient's body. And it's a lot better than it sounds. I swear it's not dangerous when you use it right. And basically there's all sorts of electrophysical agents. There's some to help with pain, there's some to help with soft tissue regeneration, there's some to help with edemas, so swelling, there's some to help with acute inflammation, and these tools were really used like 10 years ago. Every physical therapist used them. And they used them too much. And for things that they were not made for. And so it kind of became more of a placebo at some point. And people lost their faith in it. But some studies still show that they are useful in some cases. You just need to know when to use which agent. And that is not the problem I have with that class. The problem I have with that class is the way it was built. Because, well, as of filming this, it's May of 2021. And I was in that class from January to May 2021. And that means we were dealing with COVID. And so, instead of having classes about how the machines worked, we had PowerPoints and online presentations, pre-recorded online presentations. That meant that we arrived in labs where we had to actually use the machines, and we had no idea how to use them because, well, nobody taught us. So we just fucked around with machines on each other, not on real patients, don't worry. I electrocuted my friends instead. So that class was painful. The fun part about this is that I have 2 more years of that class. It's an ongoing class through the years 2, 3, and 4. Isn't that great? So that's enough catharsis on that class. Let's move on to another class. Ooh. Oh, that class was fun. That was a class on the insides of your body. The class was about the urinary tract, the digestive system, the reproduction system, and the hormonal system. So it was a heavy class, but I kind of enjoyed it. It was a good class. Except for the part where they explained us pregnancy and what physical therapists can do for pregnant women. Officially, we can do a lot for pregnant women. We can relieve their pain, relieve muscle tension, we can help stabilize the lumbar spine, we can help with pelvic floors exercise, we can help to make the birth easier on the woman's vajayjay, and we can help after the birth for women that had tears or way too much stretching down there and that need to regain that muscle strength in order to not pee when they laugh. And that's really cool. Don't mind the garbage truck. Okay, thank you, garbage truck. So there's a lot of good stuff physical therapists can do for pregnant women, but it was also very frustrating to read about it because, well, the way they were putting it was basically the reason, for example, lower back pain. A lot of pregnant women will experience lower back pain because of the shift in their center of gravity. And as physical therapists, we can relieve tensions, we can temporarily appease the pain, but we can't address the reason of the pain. Because, well, the reason of the pain is you're having a baby. And so it went like this for most problems with pregnant women. It was always, we can treat the symptoms, but we cannot treat the cause because the cause is you're growing a human. Which was, well, special. Because the most of the time, we as physical therapists get told, find the cause. Treat the symptoms if you want, but the symptoms won't go away if you don't treat the cause. So basically, if I have neck tension because I'm always on the computer like this, like this, even if the physical therapist comes and massages and treats my neck pain, if I'm always like this, I'm always gonna cause more irritation and more pain to myself. So the cause of the neck pain is the terrible posture in that situation. So the solution is to actually fix the posture. That way you'll get a decrease in neck pain. You can't only treat the cause because, well, you're still in pain. But you need to treat both, except in the case of pregnant women, because the cause is intentional. They want to have this baby. So yeah, that kind of frustrated me. But you know what? I like that class. So I'm gonna go and save that sheet. For the next few sheets, I'm actually gonna try again to make that crane. Or at least to make something out of origami. And this is the beautiful sheet about diagnosing feet. And apparently, I gave up at some point. Oops. Oh yeah, I definitely gave up. I gave up at intervention. Great. In my defense, I was very tired. I'm also sorry that I keep hitting the tripod over. Just deal with it. Also, welcome to my disgusting floors. Make yourselves at home. Okay, I remember it goes like this. And like this. So that when you fold this over, you get a square. Let's try to make those edges straight. As straight as I'll never be. And then we make triangles out of that square. Or at least we fucking try. Okay, and once you got triangles, you go like this, I think. And then once you got these, maybe this. Nah, screw it. I'm making a boat. I actually know how to make a boat. And that is the knee. Good times. Now, I'm gonna try and remember how to make a boat. This would have been way easier if I had I actually prepared for it. But honestly, do I look like someone who prepares for shit? My whole concept of a video is catharsis. But hey, it's a good concept. I'm having fun. Also, for those who don't know what catharsis is, I'll put up a definition somewhere, I think. Now, I would have liked to burn some of it. Unfortunately, I live in an apartment. And I don't want to start my smoke alarm. Wow, I don't remember how to make a boat, do I? Well, guess we're chopping it. This could probably be a ASMR if I didn't live in an apartment next to a passing street, or if I actually had a real microphone. That's all you get. Next sheet. That is a diagnosis of the hip. And I'm actually gonna try to make a boat again. Because I really want a boat. I think I got it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, bitch! I got a boat!
I made a boat out of notes about hips and hip replacement. Fuck yeah! That didn't go as planned. Again. Nice. Alright. I went through all of my sheet. I only have that one left. That one is a list of categories I had to learn for a class. And I had a very hard time learning those categories. And now they're ingrained in my brain forever. And so I wish to give this sheet a special treatment. Up until now, I have made origami, I have made confetti, I have made a paper plane, I have tried to make a snowflake, but I've always used scissors. This one I want to use my bare hands on, and hopefully this makes a satisfying sound. Yeah, it feels nice. Again. Nice. Faster one. Excruciatingly slow one. I'll get closer so you can have all the sound. And that's it, guys. I have successfully catharsed. I have officially destroyed most of the paper I used this weekend. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it all in the recycling, and most of the pieces will get recycled because they're big pieces. Wanna look at the pile? Look at all those papers. I'm very happy. So yeah, now that my semester is over, I'll probably have a lot more time to make videos. So hopefully the videos are better quality. They might not be though, because I kind of work during the summer. I hope you're almost done with your semester as well. I hope you survive your semester. Don't give up. You got this. And I'll see you guys next week. For real now. Bye bye.